Hello everybody, it's Johnny Bomer here, Johnny Bomer Racing, but now you're sitting in the shop of Half Evil Customs. You know, I'm spinning off a little bit. You know, I love motorcycles. We do a lot of motorcycle stuff, as you can see in the garage. Build a lot of custom bikes, fast bikes. Doing some really cool stuff with a lot of the old school air-cooled bikes. Concentrating now on the KZ1000. We're doing a bunch of really neat design parts for it. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about the frame brace kit. As you guys know, Cosman made a really nice frame brace kit back in the 70s, 80s. Hard to get a hold of. There's a couple companies in Japan that sell them. Right now, we have taken the best frame brace kit that in the world, looked at it, and saw many improvements that could be made on the KZ1000 900 frame, which is right here. This is an old frame, cleaned it up. We've made the strongest frame brace kit that's ever been produced, period. I could put a turbo up to 400 horsepower on this frame if I wanted to, believe it or not. Everything on it's got a lot of thought and design into it. And this is kind of a part one on the frame brace kit system. What I'm going to do is just show you, we've already put one part on, but this is just a quick layout of all the parts. And then as you see, I'm going to weld this thing up. It's going to be put together, and then we'll do another shot of the entire frame with the parts. And the reason we're doing this is for, for installation purposes. We're going to be selling these kits at a much lower rate than what you can buy from anywhere else in the world. It's going to be a high quality piece. The parts are going to be marked where they go, have arrows, how they aim up, and the whole 9 yards. We're trying to make it as simple as possible. That way people can take it to their local welder or do it themselves and install this kit, which will really help the bike out. I've got a 9-second street bike, runs 950s, 960s. And on these KZ frames, if you don't brace them up and you're making a lot of power, you're going to have a lot of issues. This is the best frame brace kit ever made in the world history. Big statement, and I can back it up. Part one, part two, stick around, you'll see the rest of it. And this is the frame after we've welded on the 15 pieces for the KZ1000 frame. And the reason this is an important kit is that we made a bunch of modifications and improvements in a couple different areas. We actually added some other braces that were never offered by anybody that had any frame brace kits for a KZ1000. All this stuff fits on a factory bike with all the stuff. This was a regular KZ1000. All these pieces were carefully designed to not interfere with any of the parts on the bike. Rectifiers, relays, side covers, all that kind of stuff. So this is a complete ready to go kit. So let me talk a little bit about what you're looking at here. We custom designed all this stuff in-house. These pieces are all made, cut. They're perfect fitting pieces. This is the neck brace, obviously. Here's the wishbone brace. We got the strap braces right here. We made additional cross brace here, a cross brace there. We made additional wedge braces here, more wedge braces down there, another one here, and a lower front engine mount brace right there. Total of 15 pieces on this frame brace kit. Oh, I skipped two up here. There's two more right here. So this kit is super strong. Everything on it's very important. These little subframe pieces are kind of along for the ride, but the reason we did this is that it's difficult to get these kits, as I mentioned before. You got to pretty much order from Japan. We're going to be selling these substantially cheaper than anybody else has ever offered them. We want people to enjoy their bikes, make them strong. As you know, a KZ1000, you get any kind of horsepower at all in there and they get pretty twisty. This frame will handle a tremendous amount of horsepower. If you want to spray a big nitrous shot and run the 8th mile, you probably can make 400 horsepower with it. If you have the bike and the motor to do it, this frame will handle the power. This particular frame that you're looking at is kind of a pet project. We decided while we're doing this, let's do something neat. So we're designing rear set pegs for it. It's going to probably work with a Kirker or some of the different 4-in-1 pipes. We're going to scoot it back. We're going to leave the neck the way it is, but we're going to make this more of a little bit of a cafe bike. But we're going to build a monoshock system off of it. So this will be a single monoshock. Probably have an average size swing arm on it. We're going to put a good motor in this bike. I'm thinking something, in the 1400 cc range, maybe a 1500, I don't know. But we're going to take this out and see if we can set a world record on the top speed with this without a whole lot of fairing work on it. Like to see this bike run the 170 mile an hour range and be something you can take to the track and run low tens. Remember, no swing arm, going to be pretty much a stock looking bike, more of a street fighter style. So yeah, right now it's just a frame. It looks a little bit crazy sitting here like this, but this is where projects start. We've still got work to do to this frame. We got to clean it up. Of course, it's going to get powder coated and all that. But anyway, I just want to let you know that we do have the frame brace kits for sale. They're going to go online. Keep an eye on us. We'll keep you posted on this project, and we're going to be moving on this relatively quickly with a lot of different ideas. If you guys got some cool ideas you'd like to see us do, shoot them over to me, and we'll listen to you, because really we're just kind of building this as we go. I've got some parts laying around, and I'm going to throw them on the bike. Like I said, we're going to make it a monoshock. That's pretty much a foregone conclusion. And I don't know how long the swing arm's going to be, but I want to keep the bike short, so it's got some cafe potential. But I'm going to put a pretty rank motor in it, and you know, we're hoping to get something in the 175 horsepower range. It's still a real streetable bike. So anyway, frame brace kit, Half Evil Customs, and follow this little frame build right here, and in the future you'll see we're doing something pretty cool, and it's hopefully set a world record with it on top speed, maybe in the standard mile, for a KZ 1000. All right, y'all have a good day. Thanks. This is part 3. I said there was going to be part 1, part 2. We're going to do a quick part 3. We made some discoveries on the frame brace kit that I want to make you alerted to. First off, I want to show you the frame brace kit. I already pointed it out to you earlier. There's 15 pieces in this kit. This is a KZ 1000 or KZ 900 type frame. I mentioned in the second video that you could put all these parts on a factory bike, but on a factory airbox on a Z1R and on a KZ 900, this piece right here and this piece right here interfere with the factory airbox. This piece right here interferes with the center stand. If you still have the factory center stand on the bike, you'll have an issue with this piece here. You can shorten it up and twist it and it fits. The braces don't matter. And there's one other brace over here on the Z1R that you got to modify slightly if it's a Z1R frame brace because of the master cylinder positioning. So it'll fit any Z1R, any KZ1000 with minor mods to what we have. If you're going to run the factory airbox, you might not need a frame brace kit because you probably aren't going to be making as much power. But if you are, these two braces right here will not fit with the factory KZ1000 airbox. Having said that, let me spin around here. Again, this is the frame that we talked about, and you can see how we made all the pieces. I'm going to have a video on the website which just shows all the pieces and the numbers. But let me oops, she's getting away from me, boys. There we go. Let me just show you this right here. There's a few pieces in this kit, just like the Cosman kit and some of the other ones, and you weren't really sure where they went. So we've actually marked everything, what tube goes where. There's a few tubes in this thing that will actually go both directions, and they don't fit correctly one way, and you'll wow, this doesn't seem to be right. So if you can see, this is top left. Some of the other pieces that are a little confusing, we have an arrow on them. And that's just so you know where the parts go on the frame, so you know exactly where the pieces get welded in, what's the top, what's the bottom. Obviously, the 3 main tubes go above the trans right there in that section, and then one front brace right here. So, and if you look down right here, you can see the tubes that people commonly get flipped around as these two. This one, of course, will only go one way. And these do not interfere with the factory coil placement, even with the factory harness. And if you look at the top strap braces from the top, you can see how they look from the inside. This kit works really well. It tightens the bike up nice. Again, we're probably going to do some sort of monoshock type setup on this bike and make a Street Fighter style stock swing arm length, maybe an inch or so over, maybe 2 inches over, with something with a big motor. But anyway, this is Half Evil Customs. We got a frame brace kit. We got lots of other parts we're making. We'll get into that. We're prototyping up some stuff here on a Z1R, as you can see. This old girl's been through the mill, but it's a original 12,000 mile bike, kind of a barn find really. But we're building custom side covers and stuff, and we're going to do some videos on that at a later date. But anyway, the frame brace kits are for sale. They're on the website, and we've shipped out several already. And we're going to have a little bit of an instructional video, and I'm going to go over each piece with everybody. and put a little 2 or 3 minute video on the actual pieces by the frame. So just want to give you a quick heads up. There are a couple pieces, 3 pieces on the bike that won't fit if you're going to leave the factory airbox or the factory center stand on the bike. Most guys are going to do a hot rod. That stuff's going away. They got K&Ns, velocity stacks, and typically nobody runs the center stand. But if you do want to run that original equipment, you'll have 3 of the pieces that you will not be able to utilize. I mentioned earlier that I'm going to show you where the pieces go. So if you look here, these are the 2 cross member braces. This is another cross member brace. These are the 3 that go up in the neck area of the bike, on the wishbone, backbone, whatever you want to call it. This piece is the front piece that goes right behind the main triple tree setup. It's pretty simple to figure out. This is the piece that I mentioned earlier that goes by the double kickstand. And if you do leave the double kickstand, you'll have an interference with this. These are all pretty self-explanatory where they go, because they only fit in one location, and they're notched where they'll only go one way. And I do again have an arrow so you know which part goes up. All right. And these are just more pieces. If you look here, it says sub. That's the subframe. These are subframe connectors, and it has a little arrow aiming up on it. All right, and of course these are your 2 top straps. When you put these on the bike, you do have to tack them and then bend them into place. We don't form them to fit. You know, when you tack it, you can push it down with your hand. It's not that difficult to do. These cross member braces here are self-explanatory. They only go on one way, and again, they're marked top with an arrow. Top with an arrow. Okay. And they're notched. Everything's, you know, we've notched everything out here to be able to fit exactly where it goes. This is your front cross brace, you know, just under the headers. Again, it says top with an arrow. So this, if you follow that arrow where it says top and look at the arrow, and you put it in the frame and you move it around until it gets tight, and you tap it and get it level, you're going to have this in the right spot. It just automatically fits. You know, these are all cut to fit. So anyway, this is the frame brace kit. If you have any questions, you give me a shout, shoot me an email, but it's pretty self-explanatory. We do weld them on for people. If you want to take the time and money and expense to send it to us, we can weld your frame up for you, but most guys can get that done locally. There's plenty of TIG welders around. I recommend this TIG weld. You TIG weld or gas weld this and not do anything, you know, that would be, you know, MIG welding. It's going to be, it will work. It will work. It's just a little messier and a lot more heat transfer. And this is only 16 gauge metal on some of these flat stuff. Okay. Alrighty. Well, listen. Y'all have a great day. Half Evil Customs here. KZ1000 frame brace kit.